The glory of the Chola Empire reached its peak during the reigns of Rajaraja Chola I and Rajendra Chola I. In this lineage of great emperors, Rajathiraja Chola I was a supreme sacrificer who completely embodied his father's dreams and valor and attained heroic death on the battlefield. He was not just a king, but also a skilled military commander, a loyal son to his father, and a ruler who cared for the well-being of his people. Come, let's journey through the life of Rajathiraja I, the great warrior who saw many battles, in the form of a story. At the beginning of the 11th century CE, the Chola Empire was ruling over a vast territory. Born as the son of the great Emperor Rajendra Chola I, Rajathiraja I excelled in warfare and statesmanship from a young age. The experience gained from his father's Gangetic and Kataram expeditions and the immense power of the Chola Empire laid the foundation for his personality. Rajendra Chola I, recognizing his son's abilities, crowned him as Yuvaraja, Crown Prince, in 1018 CE and made him his associate in governing. This was unusual in the Chola tradition. For a king, while still alive, to hand over the throne to his son, grant him full authority, and rule together was a new dimension to the Chola power sharing. Because of this, Rajathiraja I faced many battles and gained administrative experience during his father's reign. This proved very helpful when he ruled independently later. After the demise of the great Emperor Rajendra Chola I in 1044 CE, Rajathiraja I took over the full responsibility of the Chola Empire. When he ascended the throne, the Chola Empire was vast. However, the empire did not remain peaceful for long. The threat from the Chalukyas in the north and west continued. The Cheras and Pandya kings also revolted occasionally. Rajathiraja I had the ability to cope with these challenges. The reign of Rajathiraja Chola I was mostly spent in battles. It can be said that he was on the battlefield throughout his life. Let's look at some of his important battles. Expeditions against Cheras and Pandya kingdoms. Rajathiraja I, following his father's path, continuously kept the Cheras and Pandya kingdoms under his control. He invaded several times to quell the rebellious Pandya kings. He defeated Pandya king Manabharanan and made him his subordinate. He also brought the Chera country under his control. As a symbol of his victories, he brought the crowns and jewels of the Chera and Pandya kings to his capital, Gangakanda Cholapuram. Elam expedition. Rebellions against Chola rule in Sri Lanka, Elam, kept erupting occasionally. Rajathiraja I invaded Elam several times to quell these rebellions. In 1041 CE, he defeated the Navanatha king of Elam and imprisoned many members of his royal family. He brought Elam completely under Chola control. This demonstrates the strength of the Chola navy and their continuous dominance over Elam. Wars with the Western Chalukyas. The biggest challenge during the reign of Rajathiraja Chola I was the continuous wars with the Western Chalukyas. The Western Chalukya king, Someshvara I, refused to accept Chola supremacy and continuously initiated wars. Puthpika War. In 1045 CE, when the Chalukyas invaded the Chola country, Rajathiraja I went with his forces and defeated them at a place called Puthpika. Koppalam War. 1054 CE, the most important and final battle of Rajathiraja's life, was the Koppalam War. The Chalukya king Someshvara once again launched a large invasion of the Chola Empire. Rajathiraja I went with his forces and faced the Chalukyas on the Koppalam battlefield. This battle was very fierce. While the battle was ongoing, Rajathiraja I, sitting on his elephant, was struck by an enemy arrow in his chest. He attained heroic death on the battlefield. Rajendra II, seeing his elder brother attain heroic death on the battlefield, instead of grieving, immediately ascended the throne and continued the war. Rajendra II ascended the throne on the battlefield itself, defeated the Chalukyas, and brought victory to the Cholas. This battle stands as a symbol of Chola valor and the sacrifice of the royal family. Although the reign of Rajathiraja I was mostly spent in battles, there are some evidences that he cared for the welfare of the people. Civic works. During his time, the administration functioned smoothly. Village assembly systems were strengthened, and people were given more power in local administration. Tax collection was regular and fair. Temple works. Rajadhiraja I was a devout devotee of Shiva. He granted land endowments to many temples. Many renovation works took place in the temples of the Chola Empire during his reign. There are no large-scale records of Rajadhiraja I building magnificent temples. However, he did provide donations of gold, land, cows, etc. to many temples. As a symbol of his victory, he brought the statues and insignias of the kings he defeated to the Gangakonda Cholapuram temple. Rajaraja I received many titles. Some of them are Yaanai Mel Thunjia Devar. He received this title because he attained heroic death while sitting on an elephant in the Koppam War. This signifies his sacrifice and valor. Kalyanappuram. He received this title because he conquered Kalyanappuram, the capital of the Chalukyas. Jayankonda Chola I. He received this title because he achieved many victories. Rajakasari, one of the common titles used by the kings of the Chola Empire. The reign of Rajadhiraja Chola I is revered as a period of sacrifice in the history of the Chola Empire. He dedicated his entire life to the protection and expansion of the Chola Empire. His heroic death in the Koppam War exemplifies the fearlessness of the Chola kings and their noble quality of sacrificing their lives for their country. There is no doubt that he was a great warrior who inherited the legacy of his father, Rajendra Chola I, and worked tirelessly to uphold the glory of the Chola Empire. Let's journey together again to discover another epoch.